All right, welcome everyone to the Xuan series. We saw from episode 0 that we had a lot of prep work done, and pretty much I'm just doing sort of like a post commentary style for the first episode because there's a lot of things to cover, and frankly speaking, a bunch of this video is, if you're going to watch it, it's just going to be Maple Story ASMR for you, because there's a lot of things that pretty much go by really fast. So yeah, we have the journey of the new character, Tebashira. So the name, just because I just decided why not. We are the hands Hashira, because people have the wind Hashira, the flame Hashira. Probably somebody has chosen those names. So what Hashira we're gonna be? These hands, baby. All right. So what you're seeing is just the initial prep. Like we are prioritizing fashion always. Finally, we get to make a female character because since my wife stopped playing, we no longer have to go with the whole different gender thing because Nexon hates pixels marrying each other. So yeah, pretty much the start is just us doing job quests and until we're level 77 because we were terror burning, and we decided to do the best quests because I just wanted to get this out of the way. It is a pain, but it gives you totems that you don't have to spend money on, even though the guild totems are actually really decent as well. They're actually a bit better. So yeah, here's the classic. We get killed by a blue ribbon pig for some reason. And we wake up in the Afterlands. This is one of the, I don't know, it's the classic quest for me. I love this quest. Done it way too much times. I think in my whole account I have like 20 people, like 20 characters that have like the totems. Yeah, so you go to the land of warriors, you beat up warriors, pretty much. And then you get cool stuff. And you go to here, you kill more things, and you collect cheese because people are hungry and they don't want to leave their treasure. And then you get your color stolen. This such a weird and funny quest line. And then of course at the end you make some kids cry and then you give them toys or candy to keep them happy. And then eventually, doing all the quest lines, you get all the keys and unlock the doors. Please, 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 if you're going to do Afterlands, please, for the love of God, follow the guide. And yeah, we decided, since we did the job quest, we actually have these 3 people in our dojo, which is kind of funny. I didn't realize that they were not necessary, and I literally wasted some time coming back there like a level 100 to do LNL Fairy Academy, but it's fine. So we skipped the 6th job. Fifth job. And we basically dumped, I think, in total around 1,800 nodes. And yeah, and we did some crazy tapping day 1. We did 22 one item, and it took so much money to try to get to 22 for the rest that I just decided to do 21 for the hat and the other overall, because the goal was to rush for CRAs. So yeah, luckily we still somehow managed to make it. We tried to do a weapon, and it didn't go, so we just gave up and we decided to go do CRAs. So yeah, here is the very, very scuffed run of Moshuen in CRAs. In Chaos Root Abyss. So hope you guys enjoy. I will come back after this pretty much bossing montage, because we also have like us just killing all some of the other bosses as well, but I think it's just gonna be sped up for anything other than CRA. So I will see you guys afterwards. Alright. The stream is over, but I'm gonna do something I probably might regret. I'm gonna tap my 20 stars to 21. If it booms, I have to go back down to 17. Nice. So that went 21. Okay. Pants. Nice. Alright. So I got my 21 CRAs at the end. Oh, Jesus. I was sweating there. I was low-key sweating there. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So pretty much, as you can see, we also decided to crazy tap our gear from 20 to 21. Luckily, it didn't blow up. So overall, I think it was pretty good. We had some really good games, and yeah. Now we're off back to just grinding. We're popping the events, like what's it called, snack break, if I'm right. This point we're just pushing levels, getting a treasure hunter John's ring, pretty much setting up ourselves for meso gear. Pretty much the most important thing that we need now is just meso gear, mainly because we want to try to recuperate the money that we spent, even though it's not gonna happen. We spent a lot of money. We did actually somehow, did Pino without the soul, and let me tell you, it's horrible. Don't do it. Just get a soul, just pink bean soul, whatever, or just do it with a friend. We didn't get KT, even though we were hopefully wanting to, and we did. Of course, the best thing, Commercy. Yeah, I never really have done this event throughout the entirety of my 2 years playing Reboot, so that's a pain. So I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah. We also decided to get Meister so we can craft some Meister rings. Literally at this point we were looking for any form of damage that we can. It's either damage or potable rings or something to just make more gear out of. We were literally super broke at this point, and we were just poverty tapping. Any money that we had, we just go on a mule, make like 2 bill mesos from like bossing, and then we just cube gears, tap, whatever it is. Yeah, so for now we are mainly just chilling, continuing to level up because we used some EXP coupons and we were just training at Iliad Field. We weren't here for that long. We were just probably here for like maybe 2-3 levels because we had a lot of events just helping us out in terms of leveling up faster. And pretty much when we were in Lashland, it's the same thing. We were grinding for I think 3 levels, and we just decided to pop coupons. The rotations for Motion, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just flash jump, place the fountain somewhere, flash jump, and then just slap things as they go. Okay, so we trained until 222. Yeah. And once we were in Arcana, that's when things started to slow down for a bit, because it was also nearing the 30% off, which wasn't actually 30% off, it was actually 60. But yeah, you'll hear commentary from my recording later, and you'll see that I didn't even know that it was actually 60% until I saw a bunch of people talking about it, and that's why people were wanting a rollback, and I'm just like, oh no. But so far they haven't rolled back the items, and we have just been chilling. So yeah, I will come back if there's anything interesting left to say. But if there's not, then yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. There will be certain commentary sections where I'm tapping and I'm doing other stuff. But pretty much what you're seeing is just me upgrading gear, fighting bosses, and just we are speedrunning progression. We are already like 6 million combat power just through a bunch of potentials and basically our 21 and 22 gear for now because we haven't upgraded it yet. So yeah, we will be back when it's necessary, I guess. Yeah, you see dailies give a lot of EXP, and frankly speaking, leveling up during this event is actually pretty easy. We have a really nice rotation here. Wait, I actually forgot. We have a really nice rotation. If you're planning on grinding here, you can actually grind here until like 245 even. It's actually not a bad map. You can honestly just not press any directional buttons once you jump down. Alright, I decided to put a day counter like right over above the thing right here, so we'll know when everything is. Alright, so let's just continue on with the day. We're not going to be doing that much today because there's an emergency maintenance tonight, and also I have like a pretty much like my day planned, so maybe I'll stream post maintenance, or like maybe I'll do more grinding post maintenance, but I'm just gonna do like an hour and a half today, do all our events and see what happens. All right. Alright, we didn't farm much for star forcing, so we have 10 bill. 10 bill and a dream. All right, cool. I'm really surprised that hit. That was so much failures at 20 to 21, but okay, cool. So belt ready for 20 star. Fuck it. Let's see if these hit. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. I'm glad I greeted for that. So now we have a guaranteed 21 cape. I don't know why I greeted for it. It could have blown up and I would have just cried. Okay, that's sweet. I really don't want to do a will-o-wisp. That just feels bad, honestly. It would be really nice if this goes, but I'm not really hopeful. 30% is really horrible sometimes. I've gotten worse luck during 30% than like Shining Star Force even. Well, I mean Shining Star Force is like the best because it's both. And 5, 10, 15. I've gotten really unlucky in 5, 10, 15. And I've gotten way worse luck for 30%. Yep, there we go. Save just a couple of mesos because we don't have to start all the way to 12 stars. Nice. I should have bought a fucking... Oh my god, I should have bought a shoe. I should have bought a shoe. Oh no. Well, there goes. It was a dream of hitting like another thing today, but we are completely happy with this. Well, 10% dex. We'll go with that, I guess. Alright, let's see. Full damage gear. Damn, 10.2 mil combat power. The Meisters are not 17. I am gonna cry. Okay, well. Well. Now we know. Let's just do Commercy. We'll do Commercy when we come back from the movies later. We will do... what's it called? We'll do the Kali bosses. Then we'll come back out. Try to see if we can do anything else. I just realized What the fuck? Wait. So today's Star Forcing, there's a bug and it's 60% off. Oh my god. They might actually just roll back. If they do, okay, let's check for any announcements first of all. I didn't realize that that was a thing. Because if there is no reason why they should like royally screw us over, since they fucked up with the Unicube situation and some people still got away scot-free. I don't know. They should have done an emergency patch or whatever right now to like stop people from doing this. We're on our last thing. Okay, so yeah, if we didn't have this bug with this 60% off, then I guess we would not have hit multiple stuff, right? We would have had to play safe for a bunch of stuff. Damn, now I feel like this isn't really deserved, but who knows? Oh, they fixed it. They fixed it. Okay, well, I mean, wasn't gonna hit anyway, so. I personally have no words to say for this particular hit with our Dom Pendant. It's my first time ever seeing a triple prime, so that's really crazy. And yeah, we did join for the Heart Damien, like it was a box only run, because I'm only getting trades starting next week. And we also have basically like a struggle H Lotus where someone just griefed us and, you know, hit the box. I think I mentioned it later on the outro. It's very annoying. Like, yeah. Yeah, everything else will be said in the outro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave it to me to end the video. So now we are here today. Is the game audio on? Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah, so today is day, what day is it? Day 8. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm still fixing the microphone because I don't know what audio level I should keep it on. But yeah, today is day 8 and we have kept some spares. I mean, hopefully we don't need it because we're just gonna straight tap the Root Abyss boots when 5.10.15 comes in. Hopefully by then we get some Gollux equipment, because we want to get some 20 star superiors. If we can get a belt and a ring, that would be nice. And we are now, I think we are in damage gear, yeah. We're 14.9 mil combat power. We have a really good set of gears. My ring hit 21. I think I tapped it like during the event and I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So yeah, we have this needs to be replaced by a damage ring, which we're gonna get from this week's event ring. Drop rate, the 3 unique decks. Not touching the belt because it stays at 9%. Epic, fake Solat weapon. We're gonna get a proper Absolute weapon tomorrow, so we're probably just gonna wait to tap that because we can try to 21 it as well, or like 20 star it. We'll see. The triple prime Dom pendant. Yeah, we decided to do a cooldown like -2 dex 9. Preferably want -3, but yeah, we'll take what we can get. Got a monocle today, so at 17%. Going to 17 star this in the next star forcing event. We have been just plowing through our mesos, just upgrading gear. Neat actual shoes. Just placeholder. 21 shoulder. 17. The school emblem. I was looking through my old video and I think I skipped a double attack IED line. I can't say for sure because I might just be tweaking, but I think I might have skipped it. And this hit pretty well. And yeah, still haven't upgraded this yet. We'll just leave it. 17% is fine for now. And we're gonna wait for the fairy heart. So yeah, Xuan, now that I know what to do when comboing, it's actually much stronger. I would have probably been able to kill CRA and all a whole lot faster in the video, but yeah, we've done our bossing this week. We did the Heart Lotus Heart Damien run. Again, someone just griefed us for Lotus and just blew up the box. Again, I keep saying toggles. You really gotta be careful with how Xuan just blasts like all the boxes now. And yeah, we still have our dailies to do today. And it's not really anything crazy. I'm just gonna grind for like 2 hours today. And then I need to do my bossing on the Wild Hunter. So I'm just gonna leave that out of the video. And I will now try to do this upload every Wednesday night because there's a lot of editing to go through. Or maybe I'm just going to do my videos where I just click record and just stitch together all the videos, so I don't have to do post commentary. I really need to do post commentary like after this. I'm just recording this ending segment just to make it easier for myself. So yeah, hope to see you guys in next week's video. I will try to get it before boss reset. That's gonna be my new goal now, pretty much, because a lot of things happen up to boss reset. So that's gonna be the video schedule. Alright, hope you guys enjoy and see you guys for the next one. Peace.